Well, I'm finally doing this. And I'm, actually really stuck for words. Although I've got so much to say. I'm sick to death of feeling so angry. I'm angry at people because they don't see what I see, and I suppose in a way this is a plea. So, I'll tell you a bit about myself. I had a good childhood, just like any child really. I didn't exactly excel in school. I rebelled massively and I had a few issues. But I'm not going to go into that because it's not relevant. Anyway, 17 years old, 16 years old, I met the love of my life. I mean it, and it was genuine. I really, 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 really loved this guy. I still do. And as the relationship progressed, he'd start to display behaviour that I couldn't understand because it made no sense to me how he could... Sorry, I'm just sorting out this light and it's shit. It made no sense to me how he could see me crying and hear me crying and turn around and go to sleep. And, I was confused. So I googled it and I discovered narcissism. And my God, did it throw me down the rabbit hole. I could not comprehend that there was human beings on this planet that don't have empathy. It was one thing in life that I never, ever, ever, ever doubted. It was the only thing that I was certain of because my mum taught it me when I was a child. Empathy and what empathy is. And I've always been in the belief that everyone possessed it. So I came to the realisation that I'd been duped. I'd fallen in love with an act. And the way it felt was that I was grieving. Because I knew that I could never ever be with that person who I fell in love with again. They were gone. The mask had slipped. And so what I did to get over it, I don't think I was aware that I was doing this, but I would obsessively watch YouTube videos on narcissism. And within the related videos of that, I saw this video, I'll have to look it up, the name of it, but it was about flat earth, and it was a 4-hour long video, and I watched the full thing, and because it was so shocking, I mean, I don't believe the earth's flat or anything, but, well, I did, But I was so addicted to that amazement of, like, bloody hell, that's unbelievable. And it makes sense, you know, and it took my mind off that absolute shock horror that I just lived through. And so I became addicted to conspiracy theories. And in the last 2 years, I have just gained a wealth of knowledge out of nowhere, and there's, I don't know, I feel so alone. I know that humanity is not right. I don't believe that this humans that don't have empathy don't. And the only way one can make sense of the corruption and the inexplicable things that are going on in the world is by assuming that these people aren't human. Because humans don't behave like this. We're not about this. But what do we do? There's so much that I want to talk about with about everything that I've learned. I need to share the truth. And so that's what this YouTube channel is going to be about. I'm stuck for words right now. I've been planning on doing this for about a year. So, you know, I've been thinking about everything that I can say and everything that I can do. And now I don't know what to say. So I'm going to put a load of topics in a hat and pull one out, and that's where I'm going to start. And I really, really hope that you'll be able to listen and take it in, because it's important. It's important.